Ma'am, your neighbor says this yard has become a public nuisance.
I had a stroke. My left hand still will not move right.
If this walkway remains blocked, I have to issue the notice. Let me clear the steps before she
I
falls.
cannot pay you. Therapy took everything this month.
Then save your money, but today I only need your permission.
A home can look messy from the street, but the real story is often written in hospital bans, unpaid bills, and hands that no longer work the way they used to. Before the story begins, let me know where you are watching from. It always amazes me how far these little stories can travel. Mrs. Ada's front yard had once been the prettiest on Willow Lane. Her husband had planted blue hydrangeas along the porch, and every spring she trimmed them herself while he mowed the grass in clean, careful lines. But now, the yard looked forgotten. Weeds climbed over the walkway, dry leaves covered the steps, and tall grass leaned against the mailbox. Across the street, her neighbor, Mrs. Collins, had complained for weeks. She shouted that Ada's house made the whole block look neglected. She took photos of the weeds, called the city, and told everyone the old woman should be moved somewhere else if she could not maintain a home. What Mrs. Collins did not know was that Ada had suffered a mild stroke 2 months earlier. Her left hand still curled strangely when she tried to open it. Her balance was weak. Some mornings, just getting dressed took almost an hour. She wanted to hire someone to cut the yard, but physical therapy, medicine, and rides to the clinic took nearly all of her money. So she did the only thing she could. Each day, she came outside with her cane, picked up a few leaves with her good hand, and went back inside before her legs gave out. One afternoon, the city inspector arrived after another complaint. Ada was standing near the porch, trying to drag a small bag of leaves with one hand. The inspector looked at the blocked walkway and told her it was unsafe. Ada lowered her eyes and said she had a stroke, and her hands still would not move right. The inspector's voice stayed firm. He said if the walkway remained blocked, he would have to issue a notice. At that moment, a lawn guy named Mason drove by with his mower trailer. He had just finished a yard nearby and was heading home when he saw the old woman holding her cane, the inspector standing by the weeds, and Mrs. Collins watching from across the street. Mason stopped and walked over. He asked Ada if he could clear the steps before she fell. Ada immediately said she could not pay because therapy had taken everything that month. Mason looked at her trembling hand and told her to save her money. Today, he only needed her permission. Then he unloaded his mower, trimmer, rake, blower, and trash bags. He started with the porch steps first, clearing the leaves that had made them slippery. Then he cut a clean path through the grass from the door to the driveway. As the mower moved across the yard, the house slowly began to look alive again. Mason trimmed around the mailbox, cleared the edge of the walkway, and pulled weeds from the hydrangea bed by hand. Under the